Alright, here we are in round number 1, and this is not the best draw, but it's okay. Would definitely have to get a 2-drop, but we've got both colors of mana. We've got Sunspire Griffin on turn 3, or Selesnya Sentry, depending on what he does. Probably the Sunspire Griffin, even if he passes, if he just sends back to, yeah, might as well not show him any other color anyway. Let's see what he's running. Daring Skyjack, eh? Alright. Well, straight white. Question is whether I play the Sunspire Griffin or the Selesnya Sentry. Trying to figure out. I don't think there's any way I can really get around trading with this guy. I mean, I could play the Keen Apparition and trade there, but I'd rather have the 2/2 with the ability to destroy enchantments. So yeah, we'll just play the Selesnya Sentry. So you go. And if he offers a trade, we'll take it. Or, you know, he can do a combat trick, but that's fine. Frostburn weird. Kind of annoying. I'm going to go ahead and attack. Maybe he blocks, maybe he doesn't. If we trade to the Skyjack, that's fine. If he just steps in front with the Frostburn, weird. Let me make sure, right. He turns into a 2/3 if he activates the ability, which he does have up. And 2/3s trade with 3/2s. And then we'll play the Zurichi Tiger. And we would not trade the Zurichi Tiger because life gain good. We could be in a racy situation. I'm going to pause here for a moment to make it look like I'm considering doing it. I don't even have it, so. That'd be a good spot to have like trickery, I guess. See what he does. Hopefully we draw a land so we can get that Steeple Rock out, because that's relatively difficult to deal with often. So if I played the Sunspire Griffin, I wouldn't have traded, but I would have been able to get in for damage this turn. So may or may not, like, if he played it right, we'd be at 17, he'd be at 18. If he didn't want to try and force the issue, he's kind of a, this is actually one of the worst guild mages, I think. Draw, discard. It just costs so much mana to filter. And then the other abilities are super hard. Alright. So, we hit our land drop? We do not. Now we do have the trick if we want it. I think we just want to play Keen Apparition and then pass the turn with the life gain at end of turn. I think that's better than playing a Sunspire Griffin. Yeah, we'll do that. Lets us use up all our mana at least. Draw and discard. So we might be searching for land, stab wound. Well, glad he got rid of that, because then that's a good thing to put on him. Alright, so he does nothing, we gain our life back. And good. And we hit the 5. So I think so I can play the Steeple Rock, or options are Steeple Rock, or I could attack with the Selesnya Sentry and try and protect on top, so I make him a 5, 6, whatever, so that would eat somebody. I think we need to definitely get some flying power out. I think we just play the Steeple Rock. I think just Steeple Rock is the better move here. Try and put as much of a clock on him as possible. So he did hit that land drop, so what will you do now? Frostborn Weird's pretty nice. He's one of the best reasons to play Izzet back in Return to Ravnica. This Guild Mage not so much. I would probably take the Frostborn Weird over the Guild Mage. That might be wrong, but like this guy's pretty gnarly. You just kind of use up your mana, but it's always optional pretty much because he starts as a 1/4, so he'll survive combat as well as he possibly can without pump. See if he attacks. He sends in the whole team. Oh, so he gets flying there. Well, I don't think I just take it. The question is whether, I guess I should go ahead and risk and just throw out my blocks here. So as it is, it looks like he's got to have a combat trick of some sort. This is the one I'm concerned about the most. Well, he just said expletive deleted first strike. That could be a nice little trick to try and get me to actually go ahead with that block. Because if he's got, I'm thinking he's got like the Rebel Belt, my last whatever, the 3/3 Blood Rush for 1 red. Well, there's no real reason to be sure about that. Alright, we'll just do this. You could have the one... That is pretty much the only one he could have that would get through this. I guess he could have Protect. That would work too. There's a lot more combat tricks when you get into full block. Turn and burn. 2 damage. Okay. Oh, so he burned him, and then, okay. That's a pretty good one. Alright, so I guess now we hit with the Selesnya Sentry, and then we'll put the Keening Apparitions in front of somebody and protect. I think that's best. Yeah. He's got a lot of cards in hand. That's not good for us. Steeple Rock, whatever. So no attacks there. Alright. Trying to think. We really need to get pressure on this guy because he's got a lot of cards in hand and he can filter with this if the game kind of stalemates for a while. So I think I really need to get rid of that Frostburn Weird. I'm definitely going to attack with this. Maybe I don't need to get rid of the Frostburn Weird. Yeah, I probably should not have attacked. He would have been really nice on turn 1. That's 2 plus 4. Ew, Lobber Crew was very annoying. Oh, Tajik's great. That's awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unfortunately, I can't do that and protect at on the same turn. First strike. I only have 3 power in the air, so I guess I'll just play Tajik. He's going to combine nicely with my flyers. So it becomes 7/7, and he's indestructible with Battalion. That was a nice draw. That might have been the best draw I could have possibly gotten, especially since I can't play the 6/5 can only be blocked by 2 guys, or can't be blocked by 2 guys, whichever it is. 6/5 guy costs double red. See what he's got. Angelic Edict also gets rid of him. Herbalist Protector. Yep, that's the thing. Alright, mountain. So okay, we cannot Angelic Edict and Protect and Serve on the same turn. So what if we attacked with the Selesnya Sentry and Sunspire Griffin and Tajik? What does he do? He just eats that, or tries to eat that. Can only And then we hit him for 7. I'm assuming he's not going to want to chump. Actually, he'd probably chump with that, but that's kind of inevitable. We need to get through chumps. That Angel's just gonna... I think we still go ahead and do it. And then whatever we do, we have to protect the Sunspire Griffin. Yeah, that's more important than us possibly killing the Angel. No, maybe not. Maybe we, yeah, I'm talking myself out of it. We're just going to Angelic Edict the Angel and pass the turn. And he forgot to use Lubber Crew. Thank you very much, sir. And I don't like that. Oh my god, that guy is insane. Oh my god. I should not have used the Angelic Edict. Alright, well, that guy just completely screws up everything. Wow. God. Alright, so let's play this game fast because we're probably going to lose. I think that was the only way I could deal with him when I just played it. Let me see. I mean, I can detain him. That doesn't really do anything. Oh, I can Avenging Arrow him if he ever attacks. Yeah, that's probably going to be game. Alright, so can't attack, and he has to. Or he has to block, rather. So he has to die. And there's no options. I'm 1 mana short to protect. So this sucks. That guy is nasty. Just lose games to him left and right. So he's probably going to force Tajik to attack and then say, like, somebody can't attack. Okay, whatever. Attacks if able, can't attack. Yeah, he's just going to pick off my team one at a time. There's nothing I can do about it. Well, I guess I get to protect him one time. Oh my god! You really did that. And I don't have the combat trick to make him pay. Holy moly. I don't have enough power on that. That stinks. If I had, okay, yeah. He's just getting me. Two of those, really. 2 of those. Ooh. Man. Just didn't think it was right for me to, attacking with anyone else. Like, I don't think, let me think. I could try and draw Swift Justice so I can combo that. I think my only chance is if he actually forces him to attack and then tries to eat him with the Boros Battle Mage. Even then, it's pretty bleak. See if he forces me to attack. He really probably should have been hitting me last time anyway. So he's going to force... Yeah, he's going to force that attack. Sure. Well, okay, now he realized he shouldn't do it with him. So, I might just not even show him the Protect and Serve. Because it looks like I am pretty dead. I don't think I have anything with enough power to come back from this board state yet. And this does not work for my board state. So he's not allowed to block. So it's because it says blocks a Fable, but then it says can't block. So yeah, can't do anything. So he's just going to do that. No, that was Fable. Did not realize that. Engineer would have helped. Alright. So, I might have made a bad block early on. He did have like the best combat trick he could have. Don't think it's worth trying to throw in Armored Wolf Rider or... Like, Disciple of the Old Ways is the card I really want to add, but you can't add that as a splash. We're not running any gate. Minotaur Aggressor. First Strike Haste. That always seems fine to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. He did have a lot of high toughness creatures, so that does diminish his value. No, we'll just run it back and try and hit him a little bit faster. Alright, well, we're going to have to draw a land, but we do have a 2-drop. Two-drop, 3-drop, combat trick. Land or 2-drop? Say it with me, folks. Land or 2-drop? Land, okay. Hopefully he doesn't play anything here. Good. I need to get in damage where I can. And I was thinking I should drop the Snare Squad, but actually it's a Cellar of Songbirds, because that way I actually have Battalion available next turn. So whatever he plays here won't be able to block for one more turn. Also, it's 2 power on the board instead of 1. So, helpful. Firefist Striker plus Haas's Snare Squad, pretty decent. Alright. So make that not block, and we get in for 4. Drop the Snare Squad, so next turn, like whatever he plays, and if he just plays 1 creature, we can make both of them not block, which is pretty decent. If we draw a land, we'll probably let the Lobber Crew block since they can't kill anything, and then drop the Steeple Rock. If we only had a land. Da-da-da-da-da-da. This is a pretty good draw, I guess. Yeah, this is definitely a pretty good draw. 1-drop, 2-drop. or sorry, 2-drop, 3-drop, 3-drop, preventing him from blocking us. So we can hit him for 5 next turn, and then he's at 9, and then we're just kind of off to the races. Hello, Mr. 4-color. I wish land destruction was still a thing, but it does not seem to work. I would like to, if I was in Rakdos colors, I would like to have a contaminated ground or 2 against 4-color monstrosity. That card's gonna do wonders one day, I swear. Stab wound, okay. I got a text message. Alright, so we'll just attack and not pay for the ability. It only prevents 1 damage. Would not like to do that. And then drop the Steeple Rock. So we still get in for 2 this turn. And then hopefully he doesn't have an answer for Steeple Rock. Especially if we do have a combat trick available. He has his own Steeple Rock. Well, we kind of have an answer for that. We actually have a couple answers. I think we'll just use the Hazda Snare Squad. I do want to play this Ripscale Predator, but I don't want to trade that. So, yeah. So it looks like we're getting in for 5 here. That's good. Do have Protect and Serve as a defensive combat trick if he has Burn. He has like Trickery or something. Okay. Just the 2/4. That's good. I guess we attack with the Snare Squad and the Flyers. I'm going to get in for 4 this turn. Because otherwise, attacking with the Stellar Songbirds is silly because he'll just eat it with that. Protect and Serve is not yet fatal. And then we can drop this Ripscale Predator as well. It would be great if he chose not to block, and then I just killed him. Alright, Ripscale Predator. No board wipes, please. No board wipes. Alright, so he decided to show me a Guild Mage and then scoop. Alright, well. Yeah, I think we just keep the deck and just try and be what we are, which is mildly aggressive tempo deck without enough 2-drops. Hope we draw Madcap's skills. Didn't seem like he had that much removal. He did have that stab wound. And yeah. Don't let him play Borrow Spell Shaper. Do not let him do that. That's for sure. Yep. It's debatable whether the Razor Tip Whip might actually be a thing, but not so much. Seems like we've got a decent number of other ways to get in those last few points of damage. We got Annihilating Fire, we got Combat Tricks, we got lots and lots of creatures. Doo-ba-doo, doo-ba-doo. Alright. Yeah, it's not ideal, but we got both colors of mana. We'll keep. I probably should mulligan a little bit more aggressively. Like, this is actually okay. But, like if this was a 6-drop or something, I would keep the hand too, and maybe I shouldn't. But these are fine. Madcap skills, gonna force him to use removal on like Selesnya Sentry, or probably the first blade. It'll be the second blade at that point. There, our opponent took a while and then played a land, so we're good to go. We got that third land, so hopefully we hit a 2-drop next. More lands. Okay. No 2-drop, unfortunately, but pretty good 3-drop. Clobber Crew. Yep. Pretty sure the first blade's the best thing to do here. I could play some of the other guys, but play the first blade. Hit you for 4. And still have a 2-drop on the board that I could put Madcap skills on. Rebuilt Masaka. So let me think. If I play Madcap skills on him, he could double block, and then I'd kill the Maka, and I'd just trade with the Maka and 2-for-1 myself. That's not great. I think I want the Snare Squad. The Snare Squad, so I can force people to not block. I think that's going to be more important. Like, I could play the Justicar, yeah, and just get him for 2. That seems like not great. You could also play the Sentry and put some more power on the board. But I think the Snare Squad is a better play. No attacks. And looks like he's got mana, so I don't like that. Looks like he's got all his colors. So options are I can Mad Skills him and then say Rebuilt Maka you cannot block with the Snare Squad, and so that means I probably get in for, no wait, that still leaves the same problem of still leaves the same problem that he can use Lobber Crew and Skyjack and just straight off Skyjack for this and Mad Skills. This thing's actually pretty annoying. So if I told him he can't block, then he can double block and can trade the Skyjack for the Snare Squad, and I get through for 5. And then next turn I can play the Judicar. Hitting him for 5 sounds good. Or he could 2-for-2 me, and then, yeah, 5 power is enough to get rid of both those. That is not legal blocks. Wait. Oh wait, okay, sorry. Yeah, kill the Skyjack while you can. And then take 5. So, I mean, you know, hopefully he doesn't have removal for this, and then next turn he can try a double block, and then we'll protect it. Yeah, that's the hope. That is not the case though. 2 for 1. But I did get 5 damage out of it. I got 9 damage out of it. 9 damage for 2 cards. Did make kind of a bad trade for the Snare Squad and the Maka. Not the worst trade ever, but definitely not ideal. So play Selesnya Sentry. No point playing the yeah, that's fine. Justicar. Would like to have that regeneration ability open for him, but don't think it was worth playing 2 gates. The potential tempo loss from the tapped lands. Reverse Protector. Yep. You attack. Sure. We'll go ahead and use up our Protect. Oh good, he did that now. I think we just play out the Justicar, detain these guys, and then we get to hit him for 3. He made a bad move by, I guess he wanted to F6. And then we'll just go ahead and do that, and F6 ourselves. So he's at 8, so he's probably not going to want to attack with that angel. I won't have the option to do it this turn. Hopefully we can draw like a Swift Justice or something. Hopefully he's not holding the Boros Battle Shaper in hand. Hopefully. Yeah, if that Mad Skills had stuck around for another turn, he'd be in trouble. This approach turns him into a 1/1. Okay. That's interesting. And he's at a lower enough life total, he can definitely attack, so there's no point in bluffing. I mean, he can just eat somebody with this. So hopefully we'll just try to overwhelm him at some point here. Uh-oh, Boros Battle Shaper. Good game. Yep, that's pretty much all she wrote. God, that guy is so balmy. So nasty that dude is. There's just so little I can do. Like, I don't know. Like, I can try and hold back the Steeple Rock and draw something, but I guess I'll try and hold back the Steeple Rock 1 turn. But it's just gonna get eaten if I play it. So But I'm gonna need some. You know, I'm at 13 life. He's gonna be picking off my guys. So he forces him to attack. God, why don't I have combat tricks? Alright, fine. Yeah. This is game. Game. Yeah, my deck is horrible. Yeah. I lose to Boros. Shaper. Always a good move to insult your opponents, by the way. Always. Always plus EV. Because his deck's so good, like, there's no chance he could ever possibly suffer from mana screw or, you know, not be able to cast his 7-drop before I kill him. I'm not saying my deck is actually good. It's definitely not, but it's relatively consistent, has a large number of creatures. Yeah. Just because he tried to rub it in. Alright. Such a dick move. If my deck's so bad, why are you insulting me and telling me it's bad? Maybe I think it's good and it's actually terrible and you're just telling me that I'm playing wrong. You stupid fucking asshole. Just being a dick on top of being stupid. And stupid dicks, the world's got plenty of them. Most of them are in Congress, but we don't need them on Magic.